Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming to the presentation. It's an honor to present our research here. Here we will present the results of our research entitled Application of Behavioral Counseling Model Modeling Technique to Improve Student Self-Interception. First of all, let me introduce myself and our team. My name Meti Kusmiati, team here, Niam Rohmatullah. We are from Akademi Kebidanan Prima Husada Bogor, Institut Ummul Quro Al-Islami Bogor. Next, we go straight into the introduction of this research. Introduction. Guides and counseling has a very important role in the educational process because in the context of achieving the goal of national education, namely creating intelligent and quality Indonesian people, a counselor has a very large influence on the mental development of children. Self-interception is the need to intervene in the efforts of others, including analyzing the motives and feelings of others, observing others, understanding how the problems are felt by others. Modeling is a general term that indicates the experience of the learning process towards observation from others and same occur due to imitation. This research will take the title of Applying the Behavioral Counseling Model Modeling Techniques to Improve Self-Interception for Class 7B students of middle school to Lewiliang Bogor semester the academic years 2020-2021. Methods. The subjects of this study were students of class 7E of middle school to Lewiliang Bogor in the first semester of 2020-2021 academic years, totaling 38 people. The object of research is the students' self-interception after the implementation of the behavioral counseling model with modeling technique. This research consists of several cycles in class planning, in implementation, observation, evaluation, and reflection activities. Cycle 2 in the same as cycle 1, but some improvement were made based on the reflection of cycle 1. The activities carried out each cycle are as follows. The indicator of completeness of research used in the study is the minimum self-interception of student is in the height category, which the percent of classical mastery of student by 90%, with the minimum score obtained by student is the highest category. Research and discussion. The average self-interception of student in cycle 1, 145 68 after being converted into PIV on scale of 5 was in interval score of 133, 33, 160, which means that the level of self-interception of student in cycle 1 was high. However, judging from the classical complex, it is obstinate that 81.58%. This is because 6 students still have moderate self-interception, so it's still below the KKM that has been set. Namely, least students have high self-interception. Based on the results of data analysis, in cycle 2, the average self-interception of students increased to 171.11 after being converted into VRV on the scale of 5, whose interval score 116, which means that the level of self-interception of students in cycle 1 was very high. Judging from the classical complex obtained classical complex 100%. The result of the analysis obtained the category of lengths of self-endurance in students in the first cycle of 29 students, 70 people were categorized as low. When compared with the category of lengths of self-endurance in students in cycle 4 on 60, the number of students was increased to students. This means that there has been a significant increase. This proves that the hypothesis can be accepted. Conclusion. Based on the research that has been done, it can be concluded that the application of the behavioral counseling modeling techniques to the improved self-interception of class 7B student middle school Tulebiliang Bogor in the first semester of the 2020-2021 academic years. The average self-interception of students in the first cycle 145.68 increased to 171.11 in the second cycle, while the classical complex of the first cycle 81.58% increased to 100% in the second cycle. We would like to thank Akademi Kebidanan Prima Husada Bogor and Institut Ummul Quro Al-Islami Bogor for their support so that we can complete our research on this title. Reference. This is a reference. There are certain references from books, journals, proceeding, etc. That is my presentation. Is there any mistake? Please forgive me. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.